Hey, as usual, tes 1, 2, 3, go. Bisa echo. No. No. Bisa echo. No. No. I think the echo is in. I don't know. Don't hear it in my YouTube, but it should be fine. I think everything is ready. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Okay, this one. So we have here Ossana, and she's the latest expert in this match. You see here, and I just got her in the PTR program. Look at that. So tonight it's time for us to test her ability, and if I'm not wrong, then she might be one of the good ones. And I will definitely gonna pull her, like if she comes out the same as my expectations. So yeah, hi, welcome to the channel, guys. So this is what we're gonna do tonight. Let's go. New Esper, Sana, Sibet. Okay, so how you pronounce that, but I'm gonna pronounce it in Indonesian accent. So let's go. We're gonna go to the Esper first. See here. Is the music too loud? I'm gonna reduce the music. Yeah, this should be fine. Look at her. Captain ability, attack plus. Yeah, we've already seen all of her abilities, so we're just gonna refresh our memory. Attack 120%, average damage, but inflict bleeds for 2 turns. And the passive, really good. At the start of a round, gains 3 stacks of phantom pain. And this one increase your attack by 2%, maximum 100% stacks. 100 stacks will be remain in subsequent rounds. So you cannot dispel this. And each time enemies receive a debuff, Ossana gains 1 stack of phantom pain. At the start of Ossana's turn, inflicts 3 stacks of bleed on the enemy with the highest HP. Ignores the resistance attack has bleed, instantly applies 1 turn's worth of bleed damage after Ossana actively attacks. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, 7 stacks of phantom pain. Gonna be for the start of the round. That one we need to test in the VR battleground. And inflicts bleed on one enemy for 3 turns. So attacks the enemy 2 times, damage per hit 150% attack. And it can goes up to 165%, which in total gonna give you 330% attack damage. Which is insane because the cooldown is only 2 turns. This is why I want her, like the best holder of Harmony set, Esper. And with this, if you can get her Divinate, it's gonna give another 2 stacks of bleed, which is important. So if you do want to use your Ossana, then you definitely need to pull her Divinate. Hopefully at the bare minimum level 1 Divinate, but if you can, go up to level 3 Divinate. If you want to maximize her potential. So let's just go straight into the VR battleground because we've already seen all of her abilities in the analysis video. And the thing about her is that she's gonna put a ton of bleed debuffs, which in turn gonna increase certain Esper's damage. Like for example, like someone like Louis. Where is Louis? This one. Someone like Louis. What? In his resonance. There we go. Its debuff on the target increases Louis' damage by plus 5%. So, like, he is one of the esper that I still use until now. Every time I try to build my Sentinel Hunting or my Falsetto Fantasy team, because I don't have every single legendary, and all of my legendaries are not of a high resonance. So, like I always say, if a resonance 0 legendary esper is always gonna be weaker than a maximum resonance epic esper, depending on their utility. So if it's like pure damage, then your epic esper, some of them still deal even higher damage than the legendary esper. Like for example, someone like Louis, someone like Chloe, they both deal higher damage, sometimes even higher than Gaius, you know. So they are still worth investing, and yeah, Louis deals more damage the more debuffs the enemy has. That was in a couple of patches ago, and another esper that gets increased by that is Chu Yao. Where is Chu Yao? There he is. So for Chu Yao's case, for every one debuff the carrier has, final ability damage taken plus 10%. Although it doesn't affect boss, but you can pair Chu Yao together with Ossana in PvP or in other PvE stages, and they both gonna deal insane amount of damage. I think I remember there are a couple of other experts, but I can't. I don't remember who. So let's just go. This one is Ossana. We're gonna pair her up with Clara as usual. Ability attack. I'm not gonna use that because I do want to get like her default damage. And then let's see. With the Abilimon, if our prediction is correct, the passive should only increase the start of the battle Phantom Pain. Yes, there it is. Only the start of the round Phantom Pain got increased. And this one, the start every time Ossana gets a turn, it still only gives 3 stacks of bleed on the enemy with the highest HP. So the only way for you to increase this is to get Resonance 6 Ossana, which is important because every single attack that Ossana deals gonna explode the bleed stacks on your enemy. So the more bleed the enemy has, if you can have 12 stacks of bleed on the enemy, every single one of those bleed deal 75% of Ossana's attack. And Ossana's attack is already increased by 200% by the Phantom Pain. And it's very easy to get the Phantom Pain, so we're gonna test how easy it is to get the Phantom Pain. Like we imagine it in the analysis that looking at all of this ability here and also her Divinate, it's gonna be very easy. But we don't have the Divinate right now. I don't know if I can get the Divinate. Let's see. We have enough material to get the Divinate. No, we don't have. Too bad. Yeah. Then we just gonna have to imagine like how it is if we do have her Divinate. Okay, let's go to the VR battleground again. Now let's start with that. Yeah, I cannot stream for too long tonight because I actually don't have my internet. And look at that, we already have 7 stacks of Phantom Pain, and it already increased her attack by 14%. Yeah, like I said, I don't have internet right now. I'm actually streaming using my phone tethering, so it's not gonna be that stable. Although it's currently quite stable right now, so it's good news. But we will see. Like I cannot play heavy games, so this is so far the only one that I can play with my phone tethering. While also streaming at the same time. So look at that, 3 stacks of blade at the start of her turn, and she got her Phantom Pain to 10 already. Now if I use my 3rd skill, if I do have my Divinate, it's gonna give me 3 stacks of Phantom Pain. Right now we don't have that, so I'm gonna slow this down. Let's see if we do explode. We do explode this bleed, but because we put another new bleed that lasts for 3 turns, I do expect that the bleed on the enemy will be on all 3 of these to be on at 1 turn, and then I will have 1 bleed at 3 turns. Okay, so if we see 3 bleeds at 1 turn and 1 bleed on 2 turns, that means that she also explodes this bleed right after she applies this bleed. So that is also gonna be very, very strong, no? But it's still okay if this bleed doesn't explode, because that is to be expected. But if they messed up and explode and also explode this bleed, then she gonna deal even more damage. Let's go.
Just lie back. You'll be cured soon enough.
Oh ho ho ho! Oh my God! It really explode. It really explode. Yes, yes, Ossana. Oh my God! I really am gonna fool her. This is the case. Yeah, the bleed straight up explode. Look at that. The guy get 2 bleed. Why the bleed lasts for 2 turns? There are a couple of bleeds that last for 2 turns. Why? We didn't counter attack, right? So just now I saw that the guy had 3 bleeds at 2 turns. I don't know why. Did we get another turn? Probably not. Most likely not. Yeah, we're gonna die. Hey, look at that. 3 stacks of Phantom Pain again. And then another 3 stacks of bleed. Although why does he has 1 bleed missing here? He didn't move, right? He didn't move. Let's just explode that again. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, all the 1 stack of the 1 turn bleed exploded just now, and then these are the 2 stacks bleed, and then that's the new one that we just applied. Now another 3 stacks of bleed, a new one, and then if we hit him, so he's definitely gonna die, but let's see if we can catch a glimpse of what's gonna happen. Damn. We died. Hey, so we reached up until 21 stacks. Was very short fight, a very, very short fight. And let me see if I can put Lian here so that she lasts even longer. Hey, so let's try again. 3 stacks of 1 turn bleed and 1 stack of 2 turns bleed. Okay. Yep. Wait, what? Oh, she didn't apply the bleed. We missed the bleed. So he got the bleed damage just now. The bleed is gone. Now we're gonna apply a new bleed. Okay. 3 stacks of 2 turns bleed, and we're gonna explode that to 1 turn, and then we're gonna put a new bleed for 2 turns. Let's go. Oh, we missed that again. We missed the bleed again. So she does need the accuracy. She needs accuracy. But I do expect the accuracy to be at least like 30 to 40% should be enough as a DPS. If you want, you can pair her up with another bleeder. Like her best partner is definitely gonna be Louis in a boss fight, because Louis third skill inflicts bleed, and you can put as many as 9 bleeds on the enemy. Although the bleed gonna explode dealing Louis' attack, but if you give like at least 40% of accuracy to Louis, you can expect at least like 4 or 5 bleed stacks on the enemy. And including the Ossana's bleed, you can put like 7 to 8 stacks already. Not including her own bleed there. So Louis is really good. If you also do have Camille, you can have a bleed explosion party, but you're gonna need to keep refreshing that bleed a lot of times, because like just now you see, if we don't move that fast, like the enemy will already use up all of their bleed, and it's really hard to reach the 12 stacks on your own. So you do need a plan. Blam. We miss another bleed there. Hey, look at that. Maybe I just leave it there, like I'm gonna hit someone else. And he died from the bleed damage. Now let's see. If the highest HP already died, will I apply it to the next highest HP? Yes, we apply it to the next highest HP. So we're gonna explode this. Yes, a new 2 turns. Oh, okay, one stack got removed by her. That's why the number didn't match up this time. Okay, and 3 new bleed stacks at 2 turns there. And if I hit him, so they count the maximum HP, not the current HP, when you give the bleed stacks at the start of her round. So no matter how low his health is, he's always gonna be the target of this passive that gives bleed stack there. Oh, wait, what? He didn't explode? Why? The target has bleed, Dislyte applies 1 turns worth of bleed damage. Ossana actually attack. Yes. Why didn't it explode just now? Huh? The explosion also need accuracy. Yeah, the explosion also need accuracy. Oh my god, accuracy gonna be very important for her. He died. See, but that is how good bleed is in this kind of passive field. And we already reached 30 stacks here. That means we already increased our attack by 60%. That's why it feels like the bleed damage deal insane amount of damage there. Look at that. And let's see if I can explode that again. Let's see. Right? Oh, blam! Explode! Yes, it exploded just now. So we already reached 33 stacks. If we do have our Dislyte, we just gotta have to times the number of stacks we got by 3 times, because the Dislyte gives 2 more bleed stacks on the enemy every time you use it. But it does have a cooldown of 2 turns, so I can see every single time. So probably if we want to be like guessing, we've probably already at 50 stacks right now. Like I'm gonna increase the number of stacks by 1.5, just to be realistic. So yeah, it's not that hard to reach 100 stacks, especially when we are fighting against boss. The fight definitely gonna last very long. So see, being a bleeder, is that even a word? Yes, a bleeder, it's gonna be insanely strong against boss. Look at that. Explode. It didn't explode. Didn't explode. Wow. Maybe she increased the duration of the bleed. Is there any skill that she can increase the duration of the bleed? It's been 40 times now. It's anyway, this is very well. Oh yeah, I do want to try. If I do pair her up with someone like Chu Yao, will she get even faster? The Phantom Pain, because every time the enemy receives a debuff, it's gonna make her stack even faster. So let's see where is Camille. I have Camille. Yes, I do have. Okay, we're gonna try with this team. And because he has the highest attack, you know, except for Moriyama. Moriyama is the highest. She's gonna be the target of Chu Yao's Aegis buff. Oh, blam. Oh my god, look at that! 20 stacks. Oh. Yes. It's not every system complete on the enemy with ISHP. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna explode that. Let's see. Yeah, it missed. So the explosion also require accuracy. So we will see. So for Camille, we're gonna inflict Sear and Bleed on all enemies. And then inflict Bleed on enemies with Sear for 2 turns. And then we're gonna explode all of those Bleed. Applies with damage. Okay, let's try using this one first. We will keep a lookout on the Phantom Pain stacks here. Nine stacks. Okay, I don't get the bonus turn. Oh yeah, she is not as resonant 6. Yeah, I don't get the bonus turn. Should have just explode that. Anyway, blame. Okay, 1 debuff. Okay, another test that I want to try is if we refresh the debuff on the enemy, will it count as a Phantom Pain stack? Gonna try this guy. Or, oh my god, I'm so tempted to explode all of the split. But, yeah, let's just explode. Problem 39. Oh my god. Yeah, let's see. If the Seer is refreshed and it goes to 40, then refresh. Wait, the guy should die. The guy will die before that happens. Let's just try in a higher tier. Let's go. The latest one is Elite, right? Because Elite has debuff. No? She will be able to spam her top skill, right? If I'm not mistaken. Every time she receives a buff. Hi, this gay left. How do you pronounce your name? Can you put space in between your names so I can pronounce it? Hi, welcome to the stream. And Jace, welcome to the stream. Hello, VB. Hi, Jace. And yeah, we're gonna use Leon so that we can survive. And I do want to chase the enemy to level 100. Let's go. So they don't die that easily. Like you can already see, at level 60, it's very hard to get the oh my god, she's dead. Yeah, like I said in the analysis, like she is very paper, so she's not OP. Like she is very good, but just like Chuyao, not. Oh wait, Chuyao is actually in the OP category. She is not breaking the game, you know, because she's not that OP. because she still has a weakness, being vapor as hell. Die. Maybe I should reduce the enemy's level. Probably 75 should be fine. Let's see, or 80. 80 should be fine. Love Ossana, but she's so bad in PvP. Maybe I can make her work in PvP. Who knows? Who knows? PvP can make everything work. Don't worry. And let's see. Up. Yes. The thing is that you need extra work to keep her alive. You know. So that is that. But there is a silver lining here. Why? Because there is another testing that I'm gonna test, which is this one, passive. This is passive, and this happens at the start of Ossana's turn. But there is one broken Esper in this game that will allow you to use passive skill even after you die. Who is that? Yes, it's Mavis. I love Clara, it's my favorite character. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Indonesia. So, if you pair Ossana together with Mavis, even if your Ossana is dead, this passive still works. She will still give 3 stacks of bleed to the highest HP enemy Esper every time she moves, even in her grave. You know, so that's how you make use of Ossana in PvP. You know, she requires a specific ally Esper, definitely a Chuyao, and then definitely a Mavis. You know, but yeah, like I said, you require extra work just to keep her alive. That's all. So it's not really the best in PvP, but you can still make her work in PvP. You know, and this is what I'm trying to test right now. Like, probably an overkill if you pair her up with Camille, because it's gonna waste so many slots in your lineup, and you cannot bring as many Esper to keep you alive for Ossana. So probably bye-bye to Camille. And also the explosion require accuracy, you know. So you require a specific build later in the PvP. So let's see. If I explode this bleed, it'll be fun. This is with this time. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna explode that. Let's see the damage. Ah, blam. Not that exciting. But it does give a certain amount of damage. And remember, this enemy is level 80. So that damage will get amplified if you try it, tested it out against this same level enemy. So we will see here. This enemy have Seer and Defense down. So our test, we gonna try the Seer and Defense down from here. If it refresh it, and we see Ossana's stack increasing, so refreshing debuff will increase her Phantom Pain stack. So we will see. Let's blame. Seer Defense down, Seer. Phantom Pain, she got the Phantom Pain, yes! So refreshing a debuff on the enemy counts as Phantom Pain stack. So that is good news. So you don't really... Hey, we're back online. I need to buy a new internet package because I used up the other one. Yeah, like the previous one, I used up the previous one. So like I said, we're not gonna be streaming for long tonight because my internet is actually dead right now. You know, like I said, I'm tethering using my phone. So we're just gonna test whatever we need to test. So again, what we learned so far is that refreshing a debuff on the enemy counts as a Phantom Pain stack. So that is good news because we can just use a debuff for like Chuyao instead of someone like Camille or a Poison Esper, you know, to increase her Phantom Pain stack. But it is very good if you can pair her up with Louis in a boss fight, because Ossana and Louis pairs up very well. So they can deal insane amount of damage together. Look at that, 42 stacks. Again, let's try to refresh this. We're gonna see again if we 42. Okay, 40 debuff and increase her stack. That means that look at that. We refreshed both seer and defense down, and we got 44 stacks. Nice. And because we call her into attacking the enemy again, if only we have high accuracy, it's gonna give the enemy a bleed stack. So like I said in the analysis, like if we go to a Dark Star Lord, this is gonna be really great for a replacement instead of using a poison debuff to give the highest amount of debuff stacks on the enemy, the boss. Yeah. So next test is gonna be with Mavis. The next test gonna be with Mavis. Mavis. Go. And yeah, we're not gonna use that anymore. We're not gonna use Clara anymore. This should be enough. Should be enough. We will see. Because I do want Ossana to die first. Kill Ossana, please. Ossana is not getting attacked. Probably on the level 100. We're just gonna keep on trying this until the enemy kill Ossana. Like that. Yes. This is what I want. Okay. So if by the next turn we see 10 stacks of Phantom Pain and somebody get bleed, oh my god, that is insane. Don't die. No. Well, we do need to protect Mavis. Maybe Oli gonna be better in here. Like just in case Mavis die first. She's gonna receive invincibility. Oh. Okay, that's not good. We do want Ossana to die first, and then after that Mavis to die next. So Ossana, please. Yes. Now she's in grave, so I'm not gonna wake her up. We're gonna use the first skill here. If by next turn, when Ossana moves, the enemy receive a bleed stack. Yes, prevent that. No, she die again. I want her to move on how to keep her alive. How to keep her alive. We're just gonna have to get lucky. What is the use case for Ossana? Hey, she's there. Okay, that's good. The use case for Ossana, she's gonna be a boss killer. In summary, if you want me to just say it in one sentence, like she is a boss killer and a very good debuffer stacker. You know, like how to say? You just gonna have to watch my analysis video on Ossana. You can go to my channel and check my Ossana analysis video. 3.44.11, right? Yeah, 3.4.11 analysis video, and you can watch there. And I've already explained everything in there, you know, about Ossana's use case. But in summary, she is a boss killer, and then in PvP, probably not so much, but still can be used. If this test works, you can still use Ossana in PvP. Sentinel Hunt, Falsetto Fantasy, Trial, and Redux. You know, in those battles, she's gonna be really strong. And I love her future prospect because of the amount of bleed stacks that she keeps giving on the enemy and the cooldown of her third skill. She is the best holder of Harmony set equipment, you know, because of her 2 turns cooldown on her third skill. It is not like Adrena. Like Adrena have a very fast third skill spamming, but it is not as fast as Ossana. Because if you think about Adrena, like her third skill also have a cooldown of 2 turns, but she herself doesn't move. She requires her allies to keep using basic ability for her to be able to move. You know, so she, even though the cooldown is 2 turns, like she doesn't move that fast. So for Ossana's case, she's gonna move much faster than Adrena, you know, in terms of spamming that third skill for the Harmony set to trigger. And then another Harmony set holder is this one, Ellie, because every time, I think it's here, right? Yeah, look at this. If she gains any one of these buffs, she will cast her third skill. But the thing is that it is hard to control her in terms of this buff, because if you refresh the buff, it won't trigger the victory horn, which is the third skill, if you refresh the buff. So you need to separately cast these 3 buffs, attack up, critical rate up, critical damage up, in different turns to trigger over time, and also any kind of true damage. It will all get increased, but because your Elif gonna keep casting her third skill back to back, you know, it's just gonna prolong your Harmony set by 1 turn instead of 2 turns. And then another best user of Harmony set,
You didn't hear that, right?
I don't think this one is. Wait. Just resolve. Yeah. He doesn't follow up using the third skill. Wait. The best one is actually this one. Another best one. But you need to pair Intisar together with Chuyao. Because Intisar, every time she casts her first skill, if she is not in stealth, she will cast her third skill, which in turn is gonna trigger the Harmony set. So if you can use her stealth really fast by pairing her up with Chuyao and Liam, if you can, she is the best boss killer so far. Like, she is my best Esper. Like, I love how Dislyte kind of like make her not that obvious, you know. Ever since Intisar came out, like when she first came out, I straight away used up every single Nexus crystal I had, and straight away make her into Resonance 6 Esper. Like, my very first Resonance 6 Esper is actually Intisar, and oh no, it was Gabriel actually, because of the free Esper. But right after that is Intisar, because I know her potential. Like right now, if you pair her up with Liam and Chuyao, she is the strongest boss killer probably in this game. Like, if you don't have any other requirement, like for Counter Sonica, you require a defender Esper to damage the boss. But if you don't have that, like for example, like in Dark Star Lord, in the other one, who is that, the Dreamer Pobetter, yes, she can be insanely strong. The thing is that the thing that is blocking her from being the top DPS in those fights is because the boss actually have very low maximum HP. So if you go to my channel too, like a couple of videos ago, I showcased the Redux, because the Redux boss, the latest one, the one with a lot of tentacles, he actually have insane amount of maximum HP. So using Intisar and Oli, 2 of the only Espers that can, you know, have no limit on their percentage maximum HP as damage, they deal insane amount of damage. Now, who else can spam? Yeah, but again, like I said, we're gonna continue with the with the testing because I don't have much time because of the
explain
internet limit. But she is the best holder for Harmony set. Yes. And the amount of bleed stacks that she gives to her enemy will have a lot of potential future, a future potential, a lot of future potential because of Esper like this. Oh, this one. Oh wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's in the here. Like Louis, its debuff on the target increases Louis' damage by plus 5%. And also, I think, oh yeah, there's another one. This guy here. Where is the tiger? This guy, yes. Look at this. Your like currently a lot of top PvP players are favorite Esper. This guy also deals more damage the more debuff the enemy has. Its debuff on the target increases this ability's final damage by 10%. So, together with someone like Ossana, if you do have a boss in the future that requires both Jinchu and Ossana, do remember they pair very, very well. I had to step away for a second. I went back and I'm listening on 1.75 speed. Be right back. Hi, it's your Dark. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, we're gonna try this again. Kill Ossana, please, not that one. I do want you to kill Ossana first, and then after that, kill Mavis. But leave all alone. Go. Okay. Alright. Only die first. One point is okay. Still can make it. Okay. Prevention, death prevention by Oli. Oh no, she died. Maybe I should add another one. Sujue. The death prevention skill. Oh. Don't die. Okay, kill Ossana, please. Kill Ossana. Yes. Ossana. Oh, because of Sujue. It's okay. We're just gonna hit them. Okay, we're gonna die. And then we're gonna see. Okay. Not gonna use the third seal. Okay. We're gonna wait until it's Ossana's turn again. If it is Ossana's turn and we see the increase of the amount of bleed the enemy has, that means that her passive still works even in her death. Okay, invisibility. Okay, that will prolong her life so that we don't trigger the Graveless here. Ossana, come on. Die. Okay, the bleed is gone. So it's time to keep on checking. We still have invincibility. So, okay. Yes! It works. So look at that. Ossana's bleed still works even in her death, and the Phantom Pain stack still goes up. So this is what you need to think about and test when you have a new Esper. Like when you say she doesn't work in PvP, you just need a little bit of creativity. Like this case, even when she dies, she can still kill the enemy with her bleed. Like if you can get like a very high bleed Phantom Pain stacks here, you will have your attack increased by 200%. And you don't even need Ossana to be alive. Like every time she moves, she's gonna put bleed stacks on the enemy, and this will deal 75% of that increased 200% attack damage from Ossana. As long as you can keep your Mavis alive, then you will be able to kill your enemy even in your death. So the Esper that can actually do this is the combination of Mavis and Jinchu, obviously. And then after that, you can pair them up also with someone like Oli, because even in his death, Oli will stop the death of Mavis by at least one turn. Like he's not gonna give the invincibility if Oli is already dead. But if you get lucky and Oli is still alive, or maybe you use Mavis' third skill and Oli is alive, then he will be able to give invincibility to Mavis, even when Oli is in graveless state. So you can prevent your Mavis from dying even further, and if you have your Oli at high resonance, the invincibility lasts for 2 turns. And if you have your Oli at resonance 6, your Oli will have his passive cooldown reduced very fast every time he spam his third skill. And then after that, if you do want to add one more, like you can try to use Sujue. Sujue also can prevent the death of Mavis, but it is much better to try and use a healer. Like someone like Lian will definitely be able to increase your Mavis survivability. And in that, like this case here, like your Jinchu's buff will still work on Mavis. Your Oli's death prevention still works on Mavis. And then your Sujue, if you use Sujue, your Sujue also her this one, like the funeral rites death prevention. Yes, their death is then postponed until the end of that turn, will work even when your Sujue is dead. So that's how you make use of Ossana. But the best pair, in my opinion, is actually to use Iki, instead of Sujue. So probably Oli, Jinchu, Mavis, Ossana, and Iki. Because Iki makes everyone who attacks you, no matter who your Esper is, like who gets attacked, will return a damage to your enemy. So even in your death, like this, in this state, you can kill the enemy if they keep on moving and you don't move that much. At that. I really want to get my hands on Ossana. Okay, so that concludes our testing for tonight. Like we've already got every single data that we need. So again, like if I want to rate her ability in PvP, I would say like she's not that bad, but she requires a specific setup so that she can survive, because she is very paper. She doesn't have her own survivability kit. Like for example, if you think about a DPS, like someone like Gaius, he has his shield to survive. Then we have Lewis, he has his invincibility to survive. Ophelia have her lifesteal to survive. Intisar have her stealth to survive. This one doesn't have anything. This is pure damage. So if it is a pure damage, her best place is against an AI enemy, like in PvE. In PvE stage is where a pure DPS shine. But in PvP, you need more utility. So if you do want to make use of Ossana, she requires a specific setup, a specific teammates. So in triple threat, if you want to make a team out of Ossana, hey, am I reconnected? Yeah. So just to make sure that this live stream getting sent to YouTube, I do need to refresh my internet again. So just now I used up my second tethering, So now on to the third tethering. Yeah. So yeah, tonight is a very bad day for me. Like the internet suddenly went off, so I need to use my phone, and it's not the best. It's not the best alternative for streaming. Because streaming uses up a ton of upload quota, so my internet just gone in minutes, So again, I think I'll skip Ossana. That she doesn't offer enough for me to work. I think I already have so many good PvP.